De acuerdo, continuemos con esto, a ver. El viaje rápido está acá. Bueno, supongo que ahora iremos a Novigrado. Vamos a tener que ir a buscar a Trish Merigold, a ver a la buena Trish y ver qué pasó con Siri. Ay, menuda vuelta de rosca. Vamos a ver si tenemos algo para comprarle o venderle.
Welcome, welcome.
What have you got there?
A ver. ¿Tenés recetas? Guerrero Necker. Extracto de Legend. Extracto de grifo.
So long.
A ver, alquimia. La verdad que hay un montón de ingredientes ahora que me fijo. A ver. Estoy deshecho. A ver, misiones. Visita a Trish en su casa. Señores, ¿qué hacen en la casa de una bruja? O de una maga.
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Lárguense.
Want you gone by the time I count to 3. 1.
Hear that?
2.
Ooh, looky. Thinks he can scare us off.
3.
Keep it together, let's.
Shut up and fight.
Que era el boxeador. ¿Ah?
No, don't. No more, please.
Where's the sorceress who lived here?
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
¿Quién puede saberlo?
Someone's got to know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
¿Dónde está?
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities. You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Eso.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief, follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king? Crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the Grove.
Someone called for me. Wonder why.
It's Menga.
Temple God.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad.
Oh, vaya. Les cayó el gordo.
You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Le dio la vuelta en media. Que un murciélago puede oler una ardilla a 1,5 kilómetros de distancia, la capta con el oído, no con el olfato.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them. Novigrad's no place for your kind.
No, no tienes de qué acusarme.
I haven't done anything wrong.
But you will. Sooner or later, your sort always causes trouble. And this city's mine to protect. Mine and the eternal fires. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure, like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Ah, maldita locura. Ah, bueno.
Herbs, roots, just turn to healing. Hairbrush. Only ever known Trish to use one like this. Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions.
Ay, uno se vuelve loco con el tiempo. Bueno, es raro en realidad.
Triss's. Never knew her to drop them on the floor.
Libro de las brujas. No veo nada más. Ahora descubrir a los ladrones.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Any needs, Master?
Any news from the Zima?
That ain't real fire.
The thinking
Nuh-uh,
customer
it
will
is
see
too.
right away I've got the best deals this side of the pond.
That's why it don't hurt. That's all it takes. Ash? No, so too. We can try it at home later.
A ver si...
Aid a veteran of the struggle against the Black once.
Where'd you fight?
Angering early on. In Sedaris last, along the banks of the Pontar. So, help me out?
Claro, y luego tú me
Here.
ayudas.
Now you help me. Gotta find the back alley locals call the Putrid Grove. It's important.
Don't know naught about no grove, putrid or other. Don't generally care much for orchardry.
This is urgent.
Leave me be, I don't know.
How much overripe sheep's feet? We've spoken of this already. Ooh, don't touch me.
The eternal flame will burn away our sins.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
I've been robbed! Begone, or I'll inform the hunters you're a non-human.
Just look at the freak.
Why buy tomorrow what you can buy today?
Despacito.
Whoa, don't touch me. Holy moly, you're a scary one.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Looking wobbly. Need some overripe sheep's feet.
La 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 la.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crowd, eh? My mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well,
me va a
she's like to die of
escapar.
hunger.
Here. Some other... He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Trance by here. Teats like full bellows, begging to be squeezed. Here he goes.
They say the income tax for trading companies is to rise, just like that. Rumors.
Walking, always behind me walking. What the fuck?
Need you to lead me to the alley they call the Putrid Grove.
What the hell do you think this is? A fucking guided outing? You want to find it? Sniff it out yourself, you lazy prick licker.
Listen, I'm a witcher, don't much like cities, and I downright detest crafty little imps like you and having to chase them. As fate would have it, I gotta go to some shady dive known as the Putrid Grove. Thought I'd just walk around, ask some people, and find it. Turns out that's not how it works. I'm tired, and I'm angry. So if you don't take me there, I'm gonna have to kill you.
Come with me.
Te cagaste, güey,
Nosy bugger. Hmm?
Yeah, terrible trait. Poking around where I probably shouldn't be, I know. But I gotta find the Putrid Grove.
That's a secret place for secret folk doing secret business. And who's to say you're any good at keeping a secret?
Me. You have my word.
A freak's bilgy gas, naught more. How stupid do you think I am? Grab the horse, son. Smash the bugger.
Ahí vamos de nuevo.
Keep it together, legs!
Gotta get around him!
Son unos hijos de puta,
That's it, you're in, mate! Slaughter that freak!
Me! Leave it to me!
Take him from the back!
Together now! Kill the horse!
Jódete. Ya me cansaron.
Stop. Enough. I was just following orders.
Got a simple question. You're gonna give me a simple answer. Where's the Putrid Grove?
In Lacehalls. Down an alley. Man, guarding the gate. Gotta give him the password.
What is the password?
Old sows, farrowed piglets.
See? Just gotta make the effort.
Bueno, por lo menos ya sabemos dónde es. Hace todo ello lo que pueda hacer. Llevo 11 horas jugando de Witcher 3. Yo me voy a caer enfermo. A mí me va a dar un puto colapso.
Open up.
Who are you and what do you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it, gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
La vieja puerca
Old
tenía...
sows, farrowed piglets.
Ah. Welcome to the Grove, brother.
Y entramos. ¡Tirín, tirín!
Picked him as well.
How are things?
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
¿Sabías que te andaba buscando?
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cosy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
¿Cómo llamarías a este lugar?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City council is a puppet troupe with the hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
¿Qué quieres?
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks.
Correa al cuello.
They call this place the Putrid Grove. But it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Okay, de acuerdo.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Ok. Entonces, ¿cómo lo sabes?
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
Lo haré yo.
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels.
Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Bueno, hora de ir.
There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Free city of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loughnane. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy...
Okay.
Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
No.
A fine kettle of fish.
Dios, que llevo un montón de tiempo ya,
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Bien, vámonos.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
En lo personal, prefiero mucho más la relación con Trish Merigold que con Jennifer. No me molesta Jennifer como tal, pero, o sea, digamos que Jennifer se ha aprovechado mucho de Geralt en varias ocasiones. Muchas ocasiones. Lo ha hecho sufrir mucho también. O sea, ha tenido esa vuelta de historias dentro de todo. En lo personal prefiero más el romance que tiene con Trish, porque Trish dentro de todo se preocupa más por él. Eso es mejor. O sea, tiene más, ¿cómo se llama? Tiene más sentimientos de cariño y apego por Geralt y le preocupa su seguridad.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Incluso sabiendo el trabajo que hace, ¿hay algún problema?
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon and Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
All right then. Let's get to work.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices, and draw things.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Listo.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well?
Listo.
Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
Bueno, tuviste algunos problemas,
I'm just
chica,
glad to
¿no?
see you
Es para
safe and
tanto.
sound.
Reconciled?
¿Es así o disimula?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
No lo sé.
Don't know yet. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Ojalá yo pudiera sacar así las ratas de mi madre.
Well, well. Our lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working.
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start.
Such a sharp sense of smell. You should have legged it while you had the chance.
I don't generally leg it. Here's what I think you should do. Pay up and march your boys out of here while there's still time.
Don't be ridiculous. I didn't hire a sorceress in order to pay her.
Take my advice, mutant. If it's not your business, stay out of it.
Thanks for the advice, but I can't take it. All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Hey, man.
If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Un minuto, sí, quiero... Gordis.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
Deberías andar con
You should
cuidado.
try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Orinomante.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, de Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
De acuerdo, vamos bien. Soñando en Novigrado. A ver. Vamos a ver el mapa. Tengo acá la zona de coso, a ver. Vamos a cargar esto que quiero ver. A ver, Puerto Blanco, Belén, Novigrado. En Novigrado hay dos. En Novigrado hay dos piedras de poder. Una está aquí, en el norte, que sería justo acá. Ahí está, perfecto. Una está allá. Y la otra está por el este, cerca de Gasville. Bien, aquí es donde vive el maestro de los sueños. A ver qué tal.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of
Rudolf
those
Jonkier,
Jonkiers,
vaya
yes.
nombre que tienes.
My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest peg.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
Busco a Corny.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
¿Puedo pasar?
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim.
Ok, puedo entrar a la casa.
Is it in case the first one breaks?
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
A ver qué pasa. Casi pelamos la espada.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
What the fuck?
All right. Time to check the attic.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Way to the next room's blocked.
Muñeca de trapo. Dibujo de una cuna. Okay.
Strange stuff. A doll. Drawing shows it lying in a cradle. Maybe I should find one.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Una cuna. ¿Qué vamos a hacer con la cuna? ¿Qué es esto?
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Un horno de pan.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Casas encantadas, fantasmas, espíritus, qué sé yo. ¿Quién está aquí ahora?
Boo!
Era ella.
Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
Sé que no eres peligroso.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty. So I moved in.
Por eso.
Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Hagamos un trato.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little.
Vamos a echarle una mano al duendecillo.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Ay, Geralt y sus rotaciones.
Who are you?
Trish Merigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream... well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Muy bien, vamos a hablar con el viejo.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Okay.
The second sword, is it in case the...
Vamos a hablar con la chica.
Double chase.
My strength's gone.
Free! The dungeon! That's where you belong! That's some lovely sex. Kind of
Porque después de Novigrado, ¿qué hay más arriba? No hay nada. Está Belén, Novigrado y después creo que las tierras de Skellige. Y bueno, en el sur está Blood and Wine.
Any man will tell you that. You'll see. Thanks for the notice. Just might find a man.
Peleas de borrachos. Aquí estoy.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Y responder de corazón. Adelante.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
Recuerdo cuando nos conocimos, la entrené en Morgen, le salvé la vida una vez. Estuvo a mi lado cuando morí. Recuerdo cuando nos conocimos. Creo que fue
I
cuando se
accepted
conoció
a
de
job
Bobo.
once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl
El
there.
bosque de
Didn't know
Broccolon.
who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Sí, le diremos todo. No. No, creo que le dé caso. Para ganar tiempo.
No. Let's continue.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
Ciri la llaman la dama del espacio y del tiempo.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Sí.
Yeah, there's something else.
La llaman la dama del espacio y el
They
tiempo.
call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Sí.
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities.
A ver.
Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Just here.
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
¿Cómo tiene tierra esa cama, eh? Órale.
Dreamt of a swallow at
Una
first.
golondrina y luego las
After that, just
pesadillas.
nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
Romero y Tomillo.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Gracias por la ayuda.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Ok, al Romero y Tomillo. ¿Estoy en el norte o estoy en la base? Todavía estoy lejos. A ver, personaje. Bien, puedo terminar de mejorar esto ya. Probabilidad. Me faltan gastar 6 puntos todavía. Dios, qué complicado que es esto. Desgarrar. Bueno, golpes aplastantes. Esto 2%. Se reduce el daño de impactos recibidos al esquivar. Después tengo cada virote. Vamos a comprar esta. Y vamos a habituarla acá. Perfecto. Igual de a poco tenemos para cosas. Lo que sí, después tengo que seguir mejorando las bombas, eso sí. Tengo que hacer esta. Luego tengo que hacer esta, bombas en racimo. Y después tendremos que comprar esta, artillería pesada y... Sí, no, artillería pesada creo que no estamos. Ay, va a ser un tema de por sí. A ver. Pero bueno, uno hace lo que uno puede. Voy a cortar la grabación aquí.